Hello, everybody, and thanks for checking out the bum marketing formula. In this video, I'm going to demonstrate to you the differences between the old way of doing the bum marketing compared to the new way of doing it. And if you've read in the sales letter, you've read my experience with bum marketing and kind of what I've been through, how I lost money with pay-per-click, and how I've kind of developed this system. It's so much better than the old style system for so many different reasons. I'm going to name a bunch of them here, and I could go on and name the advantages, but I just simply don't have time. So instead, though, I'm going to show you this old Hope system versus the new guaranteed system, the bum marketing formula system versus the old Hope system. Now, when I say the old Hope system, I actually get this, to be quite honest, from Jeff Walker's old Hope presentation that he did as far as product launch formula. And there's a lot of similarities between the bum marketing formula and product launch formula. The differences, though, however, is we are dealing primarily with affiliate marketing, not product launching. And the second biggest difference is we are dealing with free traffic primarily, all free traffic, instead of what he uses paid traffic, free traffic, and JVs. We're just dealing specifically with the free traffic systems that are easy to set up and easy to take care of, and so that's the difference. Now, however, there's a lot of other similarities, and the similarities lie in where the psychology involves. And we all know that product launches can make huge amounts of money. Now, before anyone starts thinking that I'm talking about doing an affiliate product launch, I'm not. But I'm talking about using the same psychological triggers and the same slow sell process that just takes a few days, but instead just really triggers those psychological buttons. If you take a sales page and turn it on its side, that's product launches. Well, you can do the same thing in your affiliate marketing campaign, but it doesn't have to be nearly as big as a product launch. It can be still small, but it can be autopiloted, and it can be highly lucrative. Now, let's talk about this old Hope system. Now, when I say old Hope, it literally means that you threw this up basically hoping it would work. All right, this is the way that people did this. All right, what you do is you get articles or make videos. Um, you first pick a niche, any niche, and you just decide to enter it. And what you do is you set up a blog or a review site, pick a couple products to promote based upon like Gravity, ClickBank Gravity or something, thinking, hey, these will work. And you write a couple articles, make some videos, send them to your blog review site, send them to the sales page, and hope that you make money. All right. Or you may skip the blog and review site entirely and go straight to the sales page. But once again, it's all based upon hope. Now, here is the problems with this. Typically, with article and video traffic using this old system, you get a 10% or less click-through rate, very low visitor emotion. I should say these are not customers because they're not customers yet, but a low visitor emotion, meaning that they are not emotionally engaged into what you're doing, into your article, into your selling, pre-selling, your message, all of that. They're not emotionally engaged. All right, but you still get a few people who are highly motivated to click on your links and they go to your blog. Well, your blog, if you do really well, you could get up to a 50% click-through rate, maybe even higher going to your sales page. But generally, it's 20 to 30% is what I've found with this. If you just use this old system. Once again, low emotional buying triggers. You're showing this old review site. You're appealing to their logic, not their emotions. It's not working too well. You send them the sales page, and you typically we hear about the industry standard 1 to 2% conversion rate and no ability to follow up. All right, so that's part of the big problems with this old Hope system. Now, let's take a look at the stats that you use when you use this old Hope system. Typically, let's think of it this way. This is your standard statistics, going with what we did up here. It takes typically 100 views to a sale page to equal a $30 commission. Let's say you just get $30 per commission. So that means using these stats that we did, it would take 10 articles to get 200 clicks to your blog, and using 50%, it would take 100. That would get you 100 to the sales page, meaning 10 articles would make you one sale. All right, now you guys probably have some experience with this. A lot of frustration in writing article after article. Spending 15, 20, even 30 minutes to write an article, and requiring 5, 10 articles before you even see 1 or 2 sales. Really low stats. Now, if you get really good at this system, you can do all right with it. Maybe let's say you get a 20% conversion rate. You do a lot of testing and tracking, and you increase your click-through rate to 20%. You get a 50% click-through rate to sales page, and you increase your conversion rate on the sales page because you increase your pre-sale message a little better, and you get a 4% conversion rate. All right. So one article equals 40 visits to the blog, equals 20 to the sales page. You make no sales for one article into story, promoting. But of course, if you write another article, the chances of you making a sale is significantly higher. All right. Now, the time to set up this whole thing is a few hours plus a few days with testing. So a few days with testing. So you get it converting really well, plus a few days with testing. You get it converting pretty well for the system. All right. 2 articles equals 1 sale. But it takes you about 30 minutes to write and promote each article. And it takes a week for easy articles to get it approved, and you put it to other places, and you just really don't see much success. All right. Well, that's the really good. So you can see success with this. Now, this style has its place. In fact, I like using this for market testing, and I'm going to talk about that here momentarily. But this is the old Hope system. Now, let's talk about the new guaranteed way of making sales, the bum marketing way. And this uses a lot of different factors. All right. Guaranteed system. There's 2 parts of it. There's strategy and there's techniques. The strategy is the big killer here. The strategy allows you to get 40% article click-throughs, 50% opt-in rates on email lists, 10 to 20% on front-end conversions. That's what that means, FEC front-end conversions, and 30% for your product promotion. Now, I would go into detail about all of this, but I really just, unfortunately, don't have the time to share you everything because it's a YouTube video. So, but anyway, the techniques, though, are what allows you to do this quickly and effectively. You could write 10 minutes article in 10 minutes or less that Easy Articles absolutely loves. Plus, you're able to submit them and bookmark them a lot faster because you spend less time writing. All right. So massive exposure, and with proper investment, all right, or reinvestment of the money that you earn, you can get instant article approvals at Easy Articles by using their premium service. All right. Now, you don't have to do that, but that's part of the ability because you're earning money a lot faster. You can reinvest it faster and thus make more money faster. Okay. It's kind of this vicious cycle. All right. But there's 4 primary parts to this. There's the market test, the sneaky commitment in the door, the follow-up, and the psychological sales. All right. Now, the beautiful thing about this is a lot of magic happens here and here. The market test is simply we use the old Hope system to quickly test a market. Then, once we find a market that does convert well, all right, what we'll do, and I teach you some very powerful techniques to really spice up the old system, so it's really cooking. It's still not nearly as powerful as this, but you get them in the door almost instantly. It's a sneaky, really sneaky conversion tactic, a really sneaky commitment tactic. You get your foot in the door, or you get them to get their foot in the door almost immediately, and they become buyers almost instantly, and they don't even think they're buyers. They don't even think they're buying anything from you, but it's beautiful how it works because it turns them into buyers almost the moment that they see your content, okay? Then you do a powerful follow-up because you've captured them in an email and psychologically sell them on your product you're promoting, and you make a lot more sales. Now let's talk about the low ball stats. These are just low ball stats you don't test. You just get the system set up. You know the market works. You know everything about it, and you get it set up. Here's what you're looking at. One article will instead bring you 80 views because we're going with a 200 views, and I use the same metric for this. So about 200 views average per article. So that'll bring you 80 views because you're getting a 40% click-through rate. As I said up here, you can get 30 to 40% plus click-through rate. All right. 40 people sign up. That's a 50% opt-in rate. 4 people take your front-end offer. That's a 10% conversion, and 1 person, 25%, that's lowballing, all right, will take your actual promoted product. So that means 1 article equals 1.5 sales. It only takes a day, so you put just a few more hours into this to get set up, but your time per article drops down to 10 minutes or less. And with this, you can then do a lot of testing and tweaking. You can get this up to maybe 40 or 50% click-through rate, up to 50% plus opt-in rates, maybe a 20 to 30% front-end offer, 20, 30, 40% back-end offer, and you're making a lot more sales per article. And you have the advantage of having these buyers on a list. so they're immediately, so you could sell to them over and over and over again. All right. So this is just the low ball stats. All right. Now I'm running out of time, so this is the difference. All right. Now in the sales video, or in the sales page, you can view a couple samples. I've got a couple samples where I demonstrate some things to you just straight from the course, a couple of the videos. All right. So that's the bum marketing formula. Thanks for watching, and I will see you guys inside the course.